Hi, I am Mathiazhagan, Assistant Professor of Department of Computer Applications, DRSNSRCAS College of Arts and Science. Today I have explained for introduction to electronic mail. So it is the mostly important of day-to-day life of will go for office, college, and we have other usage of internet. So mail, it is the day-to-day life we have attached. So today topic is introduction to electronic mail. So introduction to electronic mail. So electronic mail, it's the commonly known as the email. It is the called an electronic mail. Is a method of exchanging messages over the internet. Here are the basic of the email. So an email address, this is the unique identifier to each users. Typically is on the format of a name at domain.com. An email client, this is a software program used for the send and received and managing the mail, such as a Gmail, Outlook, or Apple Mail. So an email server, this is the computer system responsible for the forwarding email to their intended response. To send an email, so compass on the new messages in your mail client and enter the respective email address in the to field. So add the subject line to summarize the content of the messages. So write the body of the messages. So attach any relevant files is if needed. So click send the delivery the message to the recipient mail server. So it is the email can also include the features such as the CC. It is the called as the carbon copy, and then blind BC. It is the blind carbon copy to send to the copy to the message of the multiple recipient and reply all and forward options is the available for the electronic mails. So next one is the electronic mail is the one of the most wide used services of the through internet. The services allows the internet user to send the messages in the formatted manner. So internet user is any part of the world. So messages in the mail not only contain the text, but it is also contain the images, audio and videos data. The person who is the sending a mail is the called as the sender, and the person who is the receiving the mail it is the called as the recipient. So it is just like as the postal mail services. So component of the email systems. The basics of component of the email systems are the UA. So user agent, message transfers, and mailbox and spool file. So this is the all of exponent of the this type of mail. So user agent. So user agent it is the UA is the normally program which is the user to the send the receiving the mail. So sometimes it is the called as the mail reader. It accepts the variety of the command of the composing, receiving, and replying to the messages as well as the for manipulation of the mailboxes. So message transfer agent. So it is the short form of the MTA. It is actually responsible for the transfer of the mail from one system to another. To send a mail, a system must have a client MTA and a system MTA. And it's the transfer mail to the mailbox to recipient if they are connected to the same machines. So it's delivery the mail pair to peer MTA is a destination mailbox. So it is another machine. So this is the one type of the message transfer agent. So introduced to electronic mail, it is the user A and user B. So user agent, so it is the spool, mailbox and database and alias expose. So through the next it's the MTA. Is the client and server available through internet. So user A it is the connected to the user B send the messages. So this type of sent to the meta A and it is the client. So it is the client and the database connectivity. So it is the two transactions. It is the maybe used for this type of UA and MTA. So mailbox. It is the known as the mailing list. So service provider of the email systems. So next one is the compositions. The composition refer to the process that create a messages and answer. For composition, any kind of the text editor can be used. So So next one is the transfer. So transfer means sending a procedures for the mail, for example, from the sender to recipient. Reporting. Reporting refer to the confirmation for the delivery of the mail. So it's helpful user to the check the whether the mail it is the delivered. So it is this type of we have a used for the service provider of the email system. So next one is the dispositions. These steps concern with the recipient, that what will the recipient to the offer the receiving the mail. For example, say mail delete before the reading or deleting after the reading. So advantage and disadvantages. So advantage of the mail. It is the convenient and fast communication with the individual or group globally. So easy to store and search for past messages. So ability to send and receive the attachments such as the document, images and videos. So cost effective compared to the traditional mail and fax. So available for the 24 into 7. Disadvantage of mail. Risk of spam and phishing attacks. So overwhelming amount of the emails can be lead to the information overload, can lead to the decrease the face-to-face communication and the loss of personal touch. So potential of the miscommunications due to lack of tongue and body language in returning image messages. So technical issues such as the server outgoes can distribute email services. It is the important to use the email responsibility and effectively. For example, by the keeping the subject line clear and concise, using the proper attacks and protecting against the security threats.